It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Broncos. Next on Madden Football.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should, and what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
And off we go from Denver. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Bears defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
And Willams is going to pick up a Broncos first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Gets it into the hands of Allen on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Up the middle, it's Willams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Nix. He's got it. Williams loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their 4th-year quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. To throw, it's Williams. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. That pass complete to Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to the running game with Swift. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Once again, it's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Looking middle, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action with Nix. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And that's complete to Adams. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Swift going to try up the middle, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8. Here's Williams. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 35-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Bears at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Touchdown! DJ Moore. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Nix to the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long. To throw is Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's Franklin. Now they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he is brought down at 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
And the ball is knocked out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just...
That one out wide and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
To throw, Willams. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Baron Browning coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. Allen hit. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I guess with Caleb Williams, when we bench him, I guess that really sat down and told him, get it together. He having a game today, though. He doing the thing. Hit that thumbs up, notification bell, man. Let's keep it going. I feel we can get our 3rd Super Bowl win in a row, man. I feel we can get 3 in a row.
Georgia Bulldog DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2nd down and 8. To the air, Williams. Being chased out left. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
They'll roll him out right. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and running back DeAndre Swift headed back onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to throw is Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Williams.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was... They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38.
From the gun, here's Swift. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
Back to throw. Williams. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. On play action, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Komet.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Williams going to look to throw again. And again, back to Komet. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Williams will try and set up the screen to Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Nix to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing Nix. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good, and that gets him back within 10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. More from you and Charles in a bit. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in the late window. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. Justin Jefferson, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they trail the visiting Colts as that one's gone to the intermission. The Colts locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And it was the visiting San Francisco 49ers that come in and get the victory. Ricky Pearsall. 2 touchdown catches in the victory. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He accounted for 3 touchdowns overall, 1 on the ground and 2 in the passing game, as his all-around skills were on display in those first 2 quarters. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Operating from the gun, Williams. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Play action. Now Williams. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. To throw once more, here's Williams. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Walters. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25.
On play action, here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Keenan Allen, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle made there by Drew Sanders.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. To throw, it's Williams.
They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
He's right there on the doorstep now. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now it's Swift.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here's Williams. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
And coming out now, the Broncos. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
An old school.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action in Denver.
Back to throw. Williams.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
They'll run here with Swift.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of...
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And some space here. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the two-point attempt is turned aside.
Fighting his way through contact and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Walters. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4.
Nix to the air.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
To throw is Nix.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Broncos on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Operating from the gun, Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Walters. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Walters. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Noah Sewell there to make that play defensively. They work now on 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, here's Nix.
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB.
Even in today's NFL, we're going to think of the tight end.
Oh, Caleb Williams got hurt. Oh, shit. We did not bench Caleb Williams. He got hurt. Something told me to take him out before this was going to happen. Oh, my gosh. Oh, he out. He going to be out for a couple weeks. What the fuck?
Their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Off the play fake. Nix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
The Chicago offense set to get started. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Swift. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return.
And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Taken down at the 42.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Nix. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got room at the 30.
And down to the 29-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
That's another Denver Broncos.
Looking to throw. Nix. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And this will be a Bears 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. 120 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Now a carry for Swift.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here's a handoff to Swift running left.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Now a 2nd and 2.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Running is Swift. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it looks like he'll throw here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Up the middle they go. Swift. Oh, what a juke into space. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes this a 19-point game. That time a 9-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Denver's offense ready to go again. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
We definitely got to head back to Chicago and see that update on my man Caleb Williams, see how long he's going to be out for. I know he's going to be out for a couple weeks, but I don't think no later than probably 2 weeks, 4 weeks probably. But yeah, my man Caleb Williams went down with an injury today. I should have pulled him when I had the chance to, but I didn't. So, hey. It's for football for a next man up mentality. So we might gotta throw Marcus Mariota in there and let him rock out for the rest of the season if it come down to that. But stay tuned, man. Like and subscribe. Comment down below. It's your boy Low.
Right? They told the
And I'm
offense
out.
exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the Bears, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Denver, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.